other devices. And it was a hellacious mess. So I returned that shit right after the competition. I really wanted to throw it against a wall, but I also wanted my money back. Yeah, I do hope they get your computer done. I really do. Yeah, I feel like most of the computers I've had as well have been decently good computers, but you know, they come and go. Now, my appliances, on the other hand, yeah, brand new appliances in this house, if that isn't adulting enough. Because my stove tried to kill us all a couple of weeks ago. And I think I have not been so excited for a new purchase in a long time. I'll have to look at MSI's as my next computer because I think we have mostly Asus in this house. Yeah, hashtag adult life. Or actually, wait, no, I'm too old to say hashtag. Pound adult life. That's really where I fall into, was the pound instead of hashtag. Okay, I have real talk for all you streamers right now that are here. On OBS, is there a way for me to make the chat larger, like the font larger? Not just the actual chat box. I know how to make the chat box. Pound adult life. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't totally understand hashtags. I just like use them if I want to say like a side funny comment, you know, like you'd parentheses in your ADHD life. But look how quickly they stick. I love this. I accidentally am using this Fabrifuse today because I accidentally bought the white glue instead of the clear glue that I usually use. But this doesn't have a scent. There's no smell. It's fantastic. Oh, that'd be great, Kim. There is a way, though. Hash brown, no filter. That's me. I turned a monster truck show on for the baby, and he's about this far from the screen, and like he's got his hands down on the ground and his butt in the air. Oh, and now he's crying about it. He knows I'm talking about him. I'm just gonna not look. I'm using Stream Elements as well. But I'm not actually like in Stream Elements to watch chat go by. I'm in OBS. Yeah, hashtags are like your metadata. I think I generally understand how to use hashtags, but Chatterino. Okay, hold on. Just a second. I'm going to go get my notebook. I didn't expect more than 5 viewers today, but I'm really happy you're all here and get to see what I do. I make custom dance costumes. It's so much fun. Oh, you'll send me a DM. That'd be great. Okay, give me just a second, though. I am going to go write it down so I remember that it's something I want to do because my old lady eyes, like, squinting. My eyes only really started getting bad with my astigmatism. Hold on just a second. I gotta walk away. Okay. I did remember to mute my mic and then unmute my mic because I breathe heavy when I walk these days. Okay, hold on. Let me pull out my fancy bullet journal. It's on this week. Tasks. Chat shit. There you go. Chat shit. With an exclamation point. Look at me bullet journaling. I don't know if you guys are bullet journalers, but I tried to go all digital and do a digital bullet journal, which is a lot of fun because it's super easy to change things up. And if you make mistakes, you can just erase it. But My brain doesn't work totally digitally like that. So turns out I still need paper once in a while. Chat shit is on your daily. I mean, I'm not talking shit. I'm just chatting shit. Hold on. I'm going to hydrate with my vanilla Coke. Coca-Cola, feel free to sponsor me every stream. You are talking shit. You can do all the shit talking here. We are an 18+ channel where we do very wholesome crafts with a crass mouth. Say that 10 times fast. Too much glue. I squozed it too hard. Just use my janky tweezers. They're plastic. They're crappy. But they don't get like super goopy. They're easy to wipe off really fast. And the dog is barking in the background because apparently she has stuff to say. She got things to say, y'all. Is this camera going in and out of focus? Or is it just my focus looking up? Let me know if it's a thing. Because Elgato just updated the other day too. I swear that thing wants an update every like 18 minutes. I just have to tell you cross stitch, and I was gonna call it crass stitch. That's funny. Drew, I totally would have thought that it was all you. I wouldn't have known. And if you want to call it that, secret safe with me. Just like none of you need to know that I had to get my seam ripper out today for a part of this stream that was supposed to be real fast. But I did. I got my seam ripper out. And it was counted. It's okay. And I was really excited to have my leftovers today for dinner and not have to cook, and went into the fridge earlier to check on like planning for dinner tonight. And it turns out my husband took them all to lunch with them, which is great. I love that because he sucks at feeding himself during the day at work. So I'm not complaining, but also now y'all got to make dinner. Crass stitch. I still think that's funny. I think I'm here for it. Okay, so y'all, this camera that's on my face is not going blurry in and out. It's okay. Everything's good with it. Because when I look up, it's real blurry. But it could be the astigmatism. Because I have that. I have the astigmatism. It's who I am. They give me headaches. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Hey, we're just cruising. We're not cruising. This is the slowest, most tedious thing. But it's gonna look so good. I've never heard the song before, but I'm gonna hum to it like I have. I'm gonna trick y'all into thinking this is my song. Okay. Stones. More stones. Yep. So, physical therapy. Well, this story got it. All right. So I'm in physical therapy for my ACL replacement and my meniscus repair. And technically the doctor has lifted all of my restrictions. So I'm allowed to do all the things. I'm allowed to start working towards doing all the things. I'm just grabbing the baby another snack because he's looking at me like he wants something else to eat. Here, dude. Snack, 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 snack. Get that out of your way. That's dead to you. There we go. Sorry. Schnack. Yeah, kids. How old is the baby? Baby is 18 months. Almost 19 months old. And freaking huge. I would absolutely go get him to show you. He's just in the playpen over here, but I know he'll scream at me when I put him back down. Yep. Thank you for adding the kids to the thing. Listen, you are on fire. I left for like 10 minutes to give my 3-year-old a shower because she decided to crap at her pants. I've been there, Mama. I've been there. Mine's 5 now. Accidents still happen. Don't disturb the... Yeah, I'm not going to disturb the baby. I mean, I handed him a snack and I like put it into the playpen and he looked at me, looked back down, and then just like took it out while he was watching his little show. He's funny, and he's so fun right now because he just like, he thinks he's funny. So he laughs at himself, which is great. And I'll tell you, Amanda, as far as those kids go, my kid is 5 now, and we mostly don't have a problem. Every once in a while, we'll have like 2 nights in a row where we'll get accidents overnight, like for whatever reason. I don't know why. I mean, who knows why? Accidents happen. There'll be like 2 nights in a row, and we'll start to worry, be like, oh no, is this a thing? And then life goes back to normal. So Amanda, is this your first, your oldest, or do you have another one ahead of her? Because I'd give you... Drink water, hooligans! Like a little zoo animal. Yeah, exactly. My favorite is when I hand him something like in a car seat or something where I can't see him. I just see his little hand come out and take whatever I gave him and then it disappear. I enjoy that a lot. 4 kids. She's your youngest. Okay, so you get this. My advice is usually like, don't sweat it. It's a phase. And either it's a phase and it'll disappear as fast as you can start worrying about it, or it's not a phase and you have a lot of time to deal with it. Like, my child started talking. She talked really early. She started talking at a year old, like sentences by the time she was 16, 17 months old. Granted, she didn't walk till about that time. This baby has only said, like, he only has, Dada, hey, Dad, hi, Dada. Oh my gosh, potty trained yourself? You know, the only way I got my oldest to potty train was by dangling a Barbie dream house in front of her and also telling her that she wouldn't be able to go to preschool if she couldn't use a potty on her own. And she didn't care about preschool. She just wanted to take the bus, which she didn't get to do until this year because of kindergarten. But yeah. But my kids started talking. My older one started talking, and she hit just about 2 and realized that she could ask for the food that she wanted. And I totally was like, yeah, I let her ask all the thing. And sorry, I totally lost track while I was putting glue down. But once she could tell me what she wanted, she started only eating like 15 foods. And everyone's like, oh, it's a phase. She's a toddler. It's a thing. Yeah, we're 5.5 and we've only added like 2 foods to her list. And she used to eat everything I handed her, literally everything. She used chicken tikka masala, everything. Now, I know she's not picky. One of her favorite foods is salt and vinegar chips. What 5-year-old just loves salt and vinegar chips? Mine. She won't eat anything else. Something happened and it stinks and you need to fix it. I mean, I require my child to still, like, me wipe her because she cannot be trusted to do a good job. So I get the, Mom, I'm done, from wherever she is in the house. Oh, wow. Lone, that is, like, that's fantastic. Just like, hey, I'm potty trained. this baby right now, this 18-month-old who I just watched some yeet something out of his crib, his playpen. Guess he didn't want it. Oh, he says, uh-oh. And hi, Dad. Oh, is what he says. But he's getting there. He said mama the other day, which is not the sign for mama, but I'm always blowing him kisses. So I think he thinks that's mama. She isn't, maybe. I don't know. You sure she isn't from another galaxy far, far away? Oh, no, she is. I'm sure of it. I don't know what my dog is barking at. I would say that this dog is has to go outside. Everyone would be like, oh, your dog's barking, she has to go outside. No, she is puppy pad trained. She rarely goes outside. It's terrible. I hate it. But we share a backyard with a pretty wild open space. And we have both a coyote and mountain lion problem. And my dog is 5 pounds. She is a mountain lion snack. So unless we are going out there with her, she doesn't go outside. FYI. She's like a cat with her little litter box, but a dog. All right, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. See it sparkle? Ooh, I need to pay attention. I'm going to have to go get my kid from the bus. But, oh, there's a huge hill. Oh, yeah, they would snap her up in a second. She's the cutest little thing, and she has a pretty tough, she doesn't bark very often. She thinks she's tough and barks, and then runs upstairs to stand at the top of the stairs where you can see all the doors to tell us there's something wrong. My second oldest, she pretty much potty trained herself, not because she is so smart, but because she was just jealous of all the attention her older brother was getting for potty training. So she did it purely of spite and jealousy. I feel that in my soul. I am a super, whatever works. I am a super, super competitive person. I try not to be supportively competitive, but even if it's not a competition, in my head, it's often competition. Sorry, everybody. That's just who I am. I don't often play games if I don't think I have a chance of winning. I don't know if it's healthy, but it's who I am. I don't know. I've eased up a lot since she is smart. Absolutely. If that's, whatever her motives are. But attention-seeking behaviors are, they're rewarded, right? As much as we'd like to say that we don't respond to negative attention-seeking behaviors for attention, it's hard not to. You do have to, because sometimes that behavior is literally just to get any type of attention, and even if it's the negative kind. And then we suddenly have, you're not supposed to ignore it because that's condoning it. And my kid, she does it too. Sometimes any attention is the attention she wants. She just wants someone to look at, give her any type of thing. So you have to correct the behavior. And even that correction satisfies, at least to a point, what she wants. Fortunately, it doesn't happen often, but it happens. She's a competitive dance and nonstop practicing in her room. She's the youngest in her jazz group. She's 8 and the oldest 17. Holy cow! Okay. I teach competitive jazz dance. Fun fact, I also make the costumes. So I teach. I get that. Our biggest range of students this year we have, and our most advanced kids, our oldest is 17. And we have, she just turned 10. She's super good. She's fantastic. That's the biggest age range we've had to date. We almost had 8 to 16, but we moved, we made some adjustments because it's a little different it's different. So yeah, I'm making a competitive jazz dance costume. Amanda, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. showing that she was competitive at a young age. I'm all for that. I think competition is good. I don't think everybody should win. But I've totally chilled out as I've gotten older. I'm not nearly as competitive. Unless we're playing Pictionary. Or the... What is the telephone? Has anyone played the Pictionary game that's also telephone? Like, you draw and then you pass it and then they have to guess. And then the next person draws the guess and you go down. It's telephone. It's got a name like telephone. Telephone. Anyway, I love that game. It's so much fun. And I'm massively competitive, which is weird because it's almost like a teamwork game, but I want to win. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Any ideas for what's for dinner, y'all? I could take any ideas you have. I'm here for it. Also, because I am getting close to being done-ish today, if any of you are crafters and have something you want to share, links are totally allowed. Please feel free to post something. I want to look at it and oogle at it and see what you're doing and maybe pick up a new hobby. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm going to pick up a new hobby, but I'm also saying that after watching Drewbies for a little while, I now started crocheting again. Pick stitch. Just who I've become. Oops. Okay. All right. I think. Yes, absolutely, Amanda. I always tell my kids there's a winner and a loser, and I will never give out an award for participation, but I will always respect when you leave it all out in the dance, on the field or the dance floor. Absolutely. So fun fact, I run a dance competition. And we give out participation awards, right? Everybody gets like a medal that matches. So the way I did it, because I didn't want everyone to just be a winner. You could check out Graham's AAK Crochet 70. We rated Sonnet. Who rated you? Oh, I should go take a look then. Yeah. Did they post? Did Crochet post a link earlier? Never gonna find that. I'll have to go check. I like crochet. I like watching it. Comes together fast. Ooh, you know what I was gonna do before I glue this neckline down a little more? Hold on. Orange. Where's my orange ones? Let's take a look and see what this, like, moment right here. See how the pink gets cut off by this flame? Feather? I don't know. I want to put a couple orange on and see, like, what it's looking like. So, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I am loving this Fabrifuge. It is a little looser. The viscosity is a little thinner than the one I'm used to. But... okay, here's the, come on, these are sticky now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jason. Everybody give Crochet a little follow. Sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, I had to go in and manually jump over. I need to tell OBS to open a different browser. So I do not want to line, see how, like, all these rhinestones are lined really close to each other. I don't want to do that along the edges of everything. I plan on giving them a little more space. Something, oh, I missed that one. Something more like that. Right? It fell off. Ugh. Stay. Stay. Motherfucker. Okay. Just something with a little more space. And then enough space that if the, because I don't want to do this much stoning. If the dancer wants more, I'm going to give them the stones. And honestly, I don't know if I have enough stones to do it. Though I have plenty of time, I could order more. So I think I want to spread it out a little more. Oh, thanks for the shout out, Jason. I totally appreciate that for crochet. So I want them, I'm going to spread them out a little more through like the body, but I would do, so it's spread out here, and then in intermittent areas, I'm going to put some pinks up against it, right? Give it a little more like dimension. That's my plan, at least. So my question is, when I'm up here, which is technically a neckline, do I line it with the spaces, or do I line it with more spaced out? Well, you know, if you're on Twitch at 73, you're pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. All right. I don't know. I don't know. How'd you find a wipe? Baby found a wipe. Okay, drink some water, hooligans. Kids. Wow. Here's your truck, buddy. I just had to distract him with a truck so I could take my phone back away. Ha ha ha! Exclamation point, kids. To do another interruption there. I don't know if it was really his fault, though. This phone is so gunky. Like, there is just stuff all over. Thank you, Jason. He was eating. I need a wipe. Okay. Here's what's happening. Okay. What am I doing? I have forgotten what I'm doing. So I have to go pick my kid up for the bus in just a minute. So it's only going to take me like a hot second. Oh, thanks, Brad. Yeah, I had 2 really big raids coming in from the Sonnet Silence, who was raided by Crochet earlier, and then also from Sins by Sadie, a leather worker. So it's just having a good time. We're just diamond painting IRL today. Diamond painting IRL. So I do have to run and pick up my kid from the bus, but it's only like outside. So I think it's probably good timing as well anyway to take a little stretch break. Right? We all need a stretch break. Because I'm not done working, so I think I am going to come back. But I definitely am going to come back at least for a little while and get a few more of these on. Because if I turn off stream right now, if I turn off stream, I'll just put this away and won't do anymore. Let's be real. Yes, go ahead, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much for the follow today. I really appreciate it. We're just hacking our way into affiliate status one stream at a time. Yeah, I'm deciding if I want to do these super close together or spread them out more like they are right here. Because I don't want to do all. Originally, I planned on doing things a little more spread out. I can always order more rhinestones, but along the neckline, I decided that I wanted to do the neckline really quite close together. So I just need to decide if I want to do that theme. So I'm going to lay it out ahead of time. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, rack up that viewership. That's assuming everyone sticks around while I walk, 2 houses down and back. It only takes me it'll be about 6 minutes is all the break. It's not like any longer than a bio break. But I do appreciate you all coming around, racking up the viewership for my affiliates. It's great. Mostly, I started Twitch so I would just be accountable to having to sit down and get my commissions done. And it's been totally working. I've been staying ahead of my commissions. So affiliate or no, it's kind of my business plan right now to just make sure I get stuff done. Because this costume, and I have one other one that if I can get done before Thanksgiving, Means I can get paid before Thanksgiving, and y'all, who doesn't love a paycheck, right? Both of the costumes that I'm working on right now, I've got a couple that I haven't started, a couple that I already started. The ones I've started are fellow dance teacher and friends, so I didn't take deposits from them since I totally know where to find them, track them down. So also didn't get paid for it ahead of time because YOLO. Right? Oh, that's my husband calling. Hold on. Hey, babe. We are trying to figure out, sorry about that. We're trying to figure out possibly going out of town. Oh, Tink Live. Thank you so much for the follow. I super appreciate that. Welcome in. How are you? If you are a crafter or maker, please share what you do. I'm interested in picking up new hobbies all the time. Sorry about that, y'all. We're trying to go out of town over the Thanksgiving week. And his work, he's military, he's army. It's hard. Time off is sometimes a little trickier to come by. So he's just trying to make things happen and communicate with me as he finds out what's going on. And I feel obligated to answer. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what I want here. Tink, yes, maker and crafter indeed. What do you do, Tink? Tell me about it. And also feel free to drop a link. But y'all, I have to run. I want to see it. I want to see what you do. I'm always interested in picking up a new hobby, a new craft. Let's see if I like this. Let's try this. Okay. All right. So, see if I hate that. I don't hate it. I don't know if I love it. Wood, resin, painting, crafts. Oh, basically, you make a mess. I mean, that's what crafting is, right? I'm just trying not to make a mess with glue because if I glue it to my cutting board, I have to buy I'd have to buy a new one. Okay, y'all. I need to take a quick break to step outside and watch my child get off the bus and come here because she's 5 and I don't want her running down the street by herself. Isn't all crafting and making a mess, Amanda? Absolutely is. So I'm going to flip it like this, say a BRB, give me like it should take like 4 minutes to watch the bus come up and roll down the hill, and I'll be right back. So enjoy these royalty-free tunes. My jam. All right. Hey, Al. Hi. Whew. Today was the first day that she thought she could go from the top of the hill the bus stop is and walk down the hill by herself, and she did awesome. Huh? High five, baby. Got help with that? Clipping it. But the bus driver will not let her off the bus unless she sees me standing in the corner, because the bus driver is so fantastic. So, welcome. So sorry, Tinky. Wood, resin painting. Yeah, Kim, go ahead. Maybe. We'll see. I'm rocking out the stuff. My husband should be home in a few minutes to take over our kids. I might let him know he's in charge of dinner. No, I wouldn't do that because he's planning on me. Oh, we're going to look at some homework real fast. She has started writing her name this year. Looks like they've been doing some things. Sorry, if I don't look at it right now. Oh, Ayla has an animal. Oh, Ayla has, yep. Did you get the sharing bag? Oh. Whew. Sharing bag, y'all. That is pressure. That's like, it's show and tell, essentially. Good numbers today, sweetie. Do you need help opening that more? Okay. Homework is set. She doesn't have any homework because she finished all her worksheets. So homework in her world is anything she just didn't finish in class. And the only time she doesn't finish it is usually she has to go potty. So that's how it rolls. But she just ran inside and found herself an Otter Pop. For those of you that don't live in the West Coast, Otter Pops are popsicles in like plastic tubes, like plastic bags. I think they have other names in other areas. Otter Pop, but yeah. Let's see. How spread out do we like these? It's kind of, I'm just trying to figure out how much. Now that his sister's home, the baby is like, he's chatting up all the good things right now. He's got a lot to tell her. He's chewing on a wipe because what baby doesn't eat wipes? Both my kids like to suck on them. I don't know why. I don't know how he got the wipe, but he must have stashed it somewhere. I don't know what that is. So I know that kind of came off the... They're not glued yet. I'm just trying to figure out if I want these quite close together to rim this neckline, which I think I do. And then spread them out. Because I planned on having these a little more spread out along the edge. Not quite so. Not quite so close together. Does that look weird? That's what I'm wondering. All right, let me back up away from it like this. Get these out of the way. Actually, no, I don't think from distance that looks terrible. And I think I'll put enough room in between that if they want to go in and do an extra one, they absolutely can. But I am not going to. I'll allow them the decision. I'll give them the extra rhinestones. Your hands could never. I'm using tweezers. I do not have very steady hands. And honestly, it's really hard without glue. Once the glue goes down, it's super easy. It's no big deal. And look at you, Broad. Not a crafter, and yet you've come back. We're going to make a crafter out of you yet. Like this. Whoa. All right. See? It's hard. Pink. So I think we're going to take these pinks. Actually do kind of follow this curve around a line in. We'll see. That's going to be gotta show support. You are awesome. Thank you for stopping by. I super appreciate it. I really do. Really do. Like, OBS had to update before I got on, and then Elgato wanted to update, and today I almost didn't stream today because I almost couldn't make it. There were so many updates, and then I had to re-download things, and I was getting real mad. Okay, we're just gonna slide these off so we can start putting some glue down. And all of these are pretty tacked on. They do need 72 hours to cure all the way. According to the directions, 72 hours of drying before they are like washable. But this costume will never be washed. Like, shouldn't be. Usually dance costumes are, you spot clean if you make a thing. You don't put the whole thing in the wash. You probably don't even, like, I wouldn't even hand wash the whole thing. I would spot treat. All right. Oh, let me zoom that back in so you can see the details. That's what we're here for today, is details, right? That might be a little close. So close that my camera's like, I can't do this. All right, so PT, y'all. The never-ending story. So my PT, all of my restrictions have been lifted, which means I am allowed to start working towards, like, big jumps and dance. I'm allowed to start working towards skiing again. All of the things that I like to do. I've been given the possibility, like, you will ski this season. Originally, it was looking like, early spring skiing, maybe super late winter. And he's like, I think you'll be skiing easily by February, but nothing extreme, which is fine. I'll probably be nervous on it. So I was given that clear at month 4 to start working towards everything, which was a couple weeks early. Great. So I started doing some basic jumping and tons of single leg squats to work up my strength. And then 5-month mark, he was like, nope, you need to be doing more. You could build up faster than this. So PT upped their game, and it's all jumping. All I do in PT is jump right now. 2-footed jumps, but it's all jumping. It's insane. And they drop me down to 1 time a week to go in, which means I'm supposed to do it at home. But I am unsure as to whether or not I don't know. What I'm saying is I need to do PT tonight. I gotta just jump for a real long time. Hi, baby. What'd you find? Oh, she found a Danimals yogurt drink. She wants to know if anybody else drinks the Danimals yogurt drinks. Please. Okay. Strawberry is the best. Okay. I have a costume right here, so that has to go on the other side of... Back up. Watch out. Don't go over the cords, though. Thank you. Thanks, babe. Please be careful. That one's not plugged in. That's okay. But open containers are... Oh, Broadside, he likes the Danimals yogurt drinks, and strawberry is also the best. I don't like yogurt, so... Danimals is an example of a... Is cake your favorite? Where's Jason? She's offering cake. Danimals are the bomb. I still at least half of Kaylee's before she gets them. I don't love yogurt. I know I should eat it a little more often, but I don't love it. She likes yogurt a lot. So these Danimals drinks are an item that she hasn't particularly liked ever. And then finally today, at the grocery store was like, I want these. So we bought them, and she has actually started enjoying them. So add one more food to the picky eater list. Takes her up to 22 things she eats now. What's your favorite food, Boo? She said these yogurts, but I'm pretty sure it's just strawberries. She's in for just about anything strawberry. Yep. And tomatoes. I would say tomatoes are her second favorite food. But will she eat hamburger? No. No hamburger. Will she eat beef? No beef. Will she eat chicken? Only if it's in nugget form. Or Nana made it. That's it. So Nana makes it like rotisserie style chicken. So it's super delicious. I agree. She's an amazing cook. My stepmom. And so she really likes that chicken. So anytime, hey Arnold, yeah, my weekend was super great. How was yours? But so anytime I make chicken, I tell her it's Nana's chicken. And then she eats it. But I did make chicken in the crock pot for tacos. I made chicken tacos, which is just chicken in the crock pot with a jar of salsa. And it's just tomato chicken. She likes salsa, she likes chicken, but would not eat them together. Food purist, eh? How was your weekend, Arnold? Was it fantastic? I sure hope so. I don't know what she said. Ours was terrific. Chilled mostly, but also took second at the tournament this past Saturday. What was the tournament for? Tell me about your tournament. I like tournaments. I'm a massively competitive person, and I would like to feed that competitiveness. Pro arm wrestling? Yo.
Yummy. Yogurt.
Pro arm wrestling. Second. Okay. You said I also took second. For a moment, you and your dad are pro arm wrestlers. My mind has just been blown because I did not, I guess I knew there was pro arm wrestling. That would make sense. Like there's pro options for just about everything. But what I didn't realize is that, like, it never occurred to me to think, oh, pro arm wrestling is a thing. Also, I don't have a lot of experience with arm wrestling in my life, so just wouldn't be something on my radar. Well, congratulations. That is so fantastic. Second place. That is awesome. It's not widely sponsored, so it's not as heard of as many other sports. You know... Okay, so Broad is the sports guy, if you're wondering, and I'm sure he would be happy to talk pro arm wrestling for you because he's into it. But yeah, I think there's a lot of sports that don't get as much, money and sponsorship out there. I watched a TikTok with arm wrestling recently. Not to discredit your sport. I'm sure it's fantastic, but that's really as far as my knowledge of arm wrestling goes. What I want to know... Yeah, I think there's a lot of sports out there that deserve more recognition. And here's my thought, because I am a dance instructor. I teach dance. I was a competitive dancer growing up. And I feel like the sports that are in the Olympics generally get a decent amount of spotlight. Now, some of it is very seasonal, but I think if we did a better job of exposing young people to the variations of sports and activities out there, we would get more kids interested in participating in life beyond their phones and social media, because there really is something out there for everybody, and it doesn't even have to be sport related. Let's be real. Like there's LARPing, for example, which is kind of every cosplayer's like thing. And it's an activity, it's active, it's social, but it's not a sport. This is Eleanor. She says hi. Yeah. Nope, you can't get in my lap. My booty hurts. Sorry. And why are your hands wet? Back the open drink up. You can go sit on my chair if you'd like. Sorry, she has an open container. It's not that I don't love her. She has an open container next to something that I have spent, 10 hours of my life on. Well, 7 hours of my life on. She is cute. Thank you. LARPing would make going to school and after school stuff more enjoyable for a broader range of kids. Absolutely. I dated a kid in high school that LARPed. And I wanted to be into it, but I just struggled then, even though it's totally up my alley. And now I'd be so into it. And also PT, there's a kid, he's probably 15, and he is recovering from an ACL injury as well. And after seeing him there at the same time a few times, I asked him, what happened? He's very tall and lanky, and I kind of assumed a basketball injury or volleyball or something. Very tall. LARPing. At some point in the role play, he jumped out of a tree and blew his meniscus. And I love him so much for it. So we talk about LARPing stuff and D&D regularly, and a lot of Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon or D&D, but I'm really good at faking it. And he's probably, we always chat now when he's in. Yeah, greatest knee blowout of all time. And he's like, and he told me, he's like, I've never been like super active. And right now, post surgery getting, sorry, I'll pull into what I'm doing. I'm just putting my anchors for my orange down in my corners so I can start figuring out, but I know the corners have a dot. That's pretty straightforward. Yeah, best injury ever. He says he's a ton stronger now than he's ever been because of PT, like across the board, whole body, which is great. And it says it makes him want to be more athletic. And so he said he'll probably try jumping out of a tree. Yes, isn't this bling amazing? It looks so good. Well, and now that we've lost like outdoor light, the lights I've got in the house are definitely happening. And this is just I am doing much better. Thank you. And he is doing I read that wrong. Good to hear he's doing much better. Yes, he's doing much better. He is a funny kid. Once you get him talking, he has a lot to say. And Pokemon is huge right now at the elementary schools and stuff. And so I always have questions for him about it. Still don't quite understand Yes, thank you. I am doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. More food? There's scissors over on my thing. Does anybody else's child come home from school famished, like they haven't eaten ever? I mean, it has been 4 hours since she's eaten. I'll give her eaten lunch. I'll give her that. But it's a hard balance because dinner is not that far away. Pokemon was huge when you were a kid. Good to see that it's not changed. Yeah, I think it's coming kind of back into fashion right now. Pokemon was not huge when I was a kid. I'm a little too old for the Pokemon phase. Yeah, baby. What comes out on February 9th on your birthday? Whoa. Something sparkly. So Pokemon, but when I was, oh shoot, I put my thumb into that. It was 500 monies? We're not going to be able to afford that, my dear. Drink some water, hooligans. I'm a little old for Pokemon. That's the whole sentence I was trying to get out of my lips. And I apologize that it took me like 4 minutes to say, I'm too old for Pokemon to have been cool the first time around. 2 monies? Okay, hey, I need you to go plug your iPad in because you forgot to do it before you left for school. Yeah, that was the sentence. Distraction, ADD, kids. Who knows? It's all the same thing. It's not all the same thing. I don't mean to make ADD light about it. Let's put these in here for a minute. I want to get some yellows out for a second and anchor my yellows. But I was 4th grade for me. It was Pogs. that gives you an idea how old I am. Pogs were the really cool thing when I was finishing 3rd grade, going in and like into 4th. Pogs were the thing that weren't allowed at school. So when all these parents say, well, I never had anything banned from school, like the fidget toys and stuff when people don't want to bring them in. Yeah, we did. Pogs were not allowed at school. The difference is that there was no internet to sensationalize those events. So we're getting some yellow out right now. There's what the yellow, sorry, you see the silver too. We're just going to anchor some of my yellows in because I want to see it all. I want a little bit of visualization of what's going on. I'm an incredibly visual person. So that will lay nice and flat. Put that right up there. Little dot of glue. Dot of glue. Oh, that's not actually glued. But,
Why didn't you take care of that bratty kid like I told you?
He sneaked off without hunting. He wasn't even here. So how could I help?
And he ran smack into the marshal. Now we've really got our heads in a noose. Suppose the old man's dead when they find him.
my headset just yelled at me to plug it in.
Oh, it's good if he's alive. Blast you, Hattie. Can't you do anything?
Hi, cutie.
You blaming me?
Who would I blame? I didn't
All right. For reals, though, y'all. What am I making for dinner? I had chicken tacos last night. And the night before that, we had hamburger helper. So not those two things. And if your answer is order pizza, I am not opposed to that. My stomach will be opposed to it tomorrow after I eat all the cheese. But today, it will say hooray. It's like my own Dr. Seuss version of family dinner time, family dinner night. Oh, I have yellow. So we're just anchoring some of our stones in. Anchors some of these out here.
How was Halloween?
Eleanor would like to know how everybody's Halloween was. She had a great time.
And tell me you were
She wants to know if you had a good time and what you dressed up as. That is her question of the day before we
back to Gems
get back to our gems. Exactly.
to watch the Gems. Tell me about it.
Oh, I don't have any more glue. I spent a lot of time just now picking up that gem and there is no glue. It's fine though. It's fine. Everything is fine. Put some of that glue back in. So far, this is a new glue. I'm using the E6000 Fabrifuse instead of the normal E6000 clear because I accidentally bought white instead of clear. And white is no good on this costume. That would be a terrible idea because it dries white. So oh geez. Get some of this goop up. She's finding another snack right now. She could not hang around to find out what all of your favorite Halloween costumes are because she needed a snack. All right, there's those dots were a little big, so I'm just kind of getting off some of the extra goop. That's all. De-gooping. Oh, wait a minute. You can't even see what I'm doing right now? Boo. What a terrible host. I apologize. I'm doing this right here because I do know that I want all of this neckline to be pretty blinged out. Just move these down. Oh my goodness. Today has been a super productive Monday. And tomorrow is going to have to be a super productive Tuesday. Just bumped something while it's still wet. Ah, Taco Bell. I am not opposed to having Taco Bell for dinner tonight. In fact, I've done a very shitty job of feeding myself today. I've had toast with jam, and then I have snacked. I like Taco Bell a lot. I have hair in my mouth somewhere. Oh, sorry, everybody. I apologize. Knocking things over. Put that back in. Feed yourself. I know. Okay, I've eaten. The problem is that what I have eaten, shit, right? I've eaten plenty of calories to sustain life, but I have decided that those calories are questionable uses of my calories. All right. I'm pretty excited for channel redeems because we are going to have dance breaks because I'm a dance teacher. And then also we're going to have a learn a dance move. So you can redeem it and I will teach you like a plie or tendu or some type of, well, eventually jumps. I'm not jumping right now. Not any more than PT requires. It's freaking hard. So I think that'll be fun. All right. Just rocking out the collar. I should sit up a little taller for a second. Be a view of what this is looking like. So sparkly. There is a lot left to do. I know it looks like there's stuff all over, but these are just stones that haven't been pinned down yet. So I think my plan, we'll get this collar finished just right up here. Oh, thanks, Arnold. You'll get to affiliate. We'll make it there eventually. I really started streaming to keep myself accountable to getting my stuff done because I take commission costumes. That's what I like to sew. This time of year, I commission costumes. We get into the springtime and I do a lot of bags and clothes for my kids. Ow, I just had like a sharp pain on my side. Ugh, okay, I'm fine. And so this was a way to say like, hey, these days and times I'm actually going to get in and work on getting my stuff done. And it's been super effective for me. I've stayed ahead of what I was planning on doing. So I am not complaining. Let's get these yellows put away. I don't need any more for a minute. I'm not complaining. I'm massively pleased with how productive it has helped me be. And yeah, so affiliate was never really like a goal when I started. More just like being able to talk to people and the community and just having, I don't know, I run into problems when I'm sewing all the time, things I need to deal with and figure out, and verbally bouncing ideas off of someone, even if they don't have an answer or I can't see them or just lurking in the shadows, two heads are better than one mentality has really been helpful for me to work through some of the problems of when I, hack a pattern and need to do something differently. I have made 90% of this costume on stream. There were just a few of the cutouts that I did before I started streaming. So you started streaming to incentivize you taking a break from life and play video games. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, honestly, when my husband found Twitch a while ago, he's been watching streamers and gaming for forever. And then I found Twitch when I started playing CCs with him. It's like, what? Why are people watch other people game? I don't get it. Or like, why do kids watch other kids play with toys? I don't get it. Then I realized, as an adult, how many of us watch things like HGTV? What'd you drop? Hold on. Exclamation point, kids. I'll be right back. Go ahead and throw that in chat. Let's add another one to the thing. What? Shh. Rawr. Get that truck. Sorry, he yeeted his truck, as the kids say. Oh, he just did it again. Well, sorry, buddy. You get me once. Thanks, Arnold. He just yeeted it again as I walked away, but I only get up once every 15 minutes to get it for you. Go ask your sister. You can't go ask her. She is with my kids right now. He's just playing happily. But he likes to throw stuff. You've been playing with Burn for almost a decade now? Brad! I used to laugh. Yeah. Wish you found Twitch way earlier. You guys are too old to have found Twitch earlier. That's the problem. Sorry. I mean, I'm in that boat with you, right? But I used to laugh at him for Twitch and watching. But as an adult, we watch cooking shows. We watch HGTV. We watch the stuff we're interested in. And why shouldn't gaming or toy unboxing or crafting be any different? I know it took me a minute to come around, but I just had to look at it from oh, they're not just watching, someone play a video game. They're watching the show This Old House, right? Remember that from the 90s? We've been doing it for forever. We love to watch people do the things that we're also interested in doing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'd heard of Twitch through the pandemic. It just still wasn't my jam. I was really busy during the pandemic with my day job. Very busy. So, unlike my husband who got telework, especially for a while until they figured telework out was, don't tell any of his coworkers, but playing video games all day. Yeah, I mean, I have good friends IRL, but they all have kids and a life, and the last thing that they want to do in their day, well, maybe not the last thing, but a priority for them is not sitting on the phone talking to me while I craft or they work, right? Brad, you would do great. You have a very unique voice for voiceovers. Just find the time and do it. Arnold, have you seen any of Lydia Arts? Any of her streams? She does mostly, she's learning to draw right now. She does voiceover work as well. I don't know anything about it, other than she said she will not voice over audiobooks if she can help it, because she hates it. And I can appreciate that. You do what you like. Lydia Arts. New to Twitch. She's super chill lady. LY. Oh, yeah. So she does voiceover. She doesn't do any of her voiceover work inside her stream or anything. She does mostly art, and painting and stuff. But yeah, we were chatting the other day, but very intrigued here. Hold on. I can't do shout out from this. I have to go over here. Eleanor. Oh, hold on. I don't need to yell into this microphone.
Ich bin eine Blume.
That's okay. Plug it in now. All right, guys. There's my kid life.
Ich bin eine
Work from home mom, managing children. Where is your iPad? Yeah, you know how to use that. It's on there somewhere. Okay. Whew. My daughter Eleanor has a friend that wants to play Roblox with her, but her iPad is dead because weird, she failed to plug it in, and so she needed my phone. Weird. I can't imagine her. Yeah, the kids have interrupted stream 18 times. That's it? Weird. I can't imagine who forgot to plug her iPad in. Wasn't her. She 100% remembers every time. Even after she's reminded to plug her iPad in. Kids, man. Kids. All right. I'm actually having a slight hesitation moment about this collar piece. Oh, I'm up here on the collar, and I don't know if you can see this seam right here. But this, so I have this whole piece. This whole piece is actually on a piece of cardboard that is about 25 inches around, which is the width of the hips. It's actually, which is why this is folding a little bit right here because it's too wide for her waist. That way the costume stretches, and when I put glue on it, the glue, it's already stretched, so you don't stretch. Seemingly apparent. You're funny. That was good. But if you put glue on unstretched spandex, and I don't know if you've ever had a t-shirt that has like writing on it, and when the t-shirt gets stretched, the writing like cracks and splits. Well, the same thing happens with this glue. This one is like extreme. You okay, dude? Always fake coughing to get my attention. So when you stretch, this is super stretch, so it actually is made to do this a little bit more. But like even this, when you stretch it, the glue wants to come apart, right? Because that's what it does. So we battle that by pre-stretching the fabric to like the measurements of the child, or even maybe just a little more close. Putting glue on, gluing the rhinestones down, and then that way when it's all dry, like I can't take it off the board for like 72 hours, which is fine. The costume won't like retract all the way down on itself like elastic does, right? So like it will always have a little bit of glue in the way of going all the way down, but it's fine because when the dancer puts it back on, they're going to pull it stretch like back out to where it should be anyway. But that helps avoid the glue cracking and falling off. Now this glue is extreme stretch. So it helps do it a little bit, but it has no smell. But the reason I'm hesitant right now is because I have this seam line, and this area right here I don't have stretched. It's not stretched on a board right now, and it doesn't get a ton of stretching, but the last thing I want is all the rhinestones like front and center around her neck to start falling off. So I think I'm gonna hold off on this just until everything else is dry, and then come back up and do the neckline and like stuff it with a pillow. I'll just stuff the whole thing with a pillow and stretch it around that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, I wanted to see. I bought these stones. Before we go, we're nearly done. I do need to get the kids a meal. Probably start dinner since leftovers are eaten. So I have these really tiny ones. Really tiny rhinestones. Super tall. It's small. But I wanted to see if I like them. They're kind of a lighter color. Like they're so small. There's a lot of concentration to do this right now. So to do kind of like a design in here. Oh, crap. Like a little curvy something or other. I don't know. It's fun to think about. They're so small, so tedious to work with. Obviously, that little like weird C-shape bullshit is not the end result, but I think I kind of like the idea of these like having a little bit of an accent. Of the piece. You kind of can see them right there. It's hard when there's here. Oh. It's hard when they're so far away. But you need them far away so you can grab the sparkle. Awesome. Okay. I've got to debate what I'm doing with these edges and how spaced out I'm doing. I'm having like a little bit of a panic moment over it. It's who I am. I just like to panic. I'm not panicking. Having anxiety. I'm not having a panic attack. I'm fine. Everything is fine. But let me tape up these tiny, tiny ones. I didn't put the tiny, tiny ones away as I taped it up. Excellent. Excellent job, Julie. You're going far in life. Eat. Baby boy, you're okay. We're gonna eat dinner in just a few minutes. Ah. That's why he is crying at me. He's ready for dinner because time change. All right. Well, okay. That might be a mommy fail. Mommy moment fail. Oh my gosh. I can't get them to come off the tweezers. Just a little mommy fail. Failed a little. This dang child. He's older kid. Time change. What time change? No problem at all. Baby. Not really a baby. 18-month-old. Nearly toddler. He has much struggled with time change. And time change because like is flexible and we are in the day. Eleanor comes home from school. We have an hour. You know, he eats, but I think he's confused. Why am I so hungry when it's not the time? I don't know. I think his little mind and body are super confused right now and he's hungry. Just cleaning up my rhinestones. I think for now. Bubba, what are you doing? Just wants a snack. It is only 4:30. I don't want to feed him right now because that means I have to feed him another. Are you hungry? Want to eat? Do you want to eat? Maybe? He's going to give me the sign. That's what I'm waiting for. Make him sign it. Let me eat. You want a cracker? Yeah, he does want a cracker. Let me go grab him a cracker. And then I can think about kind of what I want to do, like bringing these orange down and through here. Because I do want to get a little more done, but my gosh, I love this so much. It's so sparkly. Tweezers. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Look at that. Isn't it just going to be like fabulous? We love a good glitz and a good glam here. Beanie, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Appreciate you dropping your follow with me. Okay. Let me grab him a snack. LBRB, we'll do, I think we're going to do a little bit more of the orange in here. We're going to do it spread out. I can always go back in and add another one. I think that's my decision there. But I'm not going to do this neckline up here. I'm going to start working my way down a little bit. Get just a little bit more done before I stop today. So, what did I do here? Oh, geez. I've put things together in OBS that don't belong together. Guys, it's my first time. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, thanks for the support, Beanie. I appreciate it. Super do. Okay, like this. This is how we do it. BRB. Enjoy the tunes, my friends, for just a minute while I grab some crackers for the baby.
Before I go, there is one thing I'd like. Do you have a recent case? A case, say, in the last year or two that might be of interest public, the feature story along with the article. Something a little, you know, with a lot of excitement. You know how it's all right.
Well, the dance hall racket might interest you.
Dance hall racket.
Long story. If you've got the time, I can...
Well, I've got the time. Can I hear the story?
Helen, bring me in the dance hall racket.
I am now out of breath because I went out. I just looked through the front door in time to see the recycle can get blown over and start to head down the street. So I had to run out and go grab it and pull it in so it didn't continue to go further away. Sorry, the baby is yelling at his crackers and then laughing. So whatever joke he's telling the cracker, he thinks he is hilarious. Which he is. He's a funny kid. At 18 months old. He's a pretty funny dude. Oh, just had to run so fast to catch that garbage can. I mean, as fast as my hobbly ass can run, I can't really run that well. Fortunately, I am faster than a wind-blown garbage can. Sorry, I need to get the oranges back out. I want a few more orange. So we're just going to drop those in here. Look, I've made a little holder for my orange. My rhinestones now. No. What are you doing? I did something. Uh-oh. No, not manual. Auto. Zoom, motherfucker. Sorry. This is an 18 plus channel because I swear like a sailor. It's nothing my kids haven't heard, but they do know that those are mom and dad words, not public words. My husband's favorite thing was to teach, I don't know why I got more orange out, was to teach my daughter when she was really to say, later bitches. Just thought it was the funniest thing. And it was the funniest thing. But I apologize if you have young children around. I will try to keep it to like a dull roar, right? Rather than a loud roar. All right, so we are, those of you just joining in, I'm rhinestoning a dance costume. Very exciting. Oh, I thought I could be so sneaky with that and immediately glued that one. Idiot. I think my other child is whining about something right now. This is going to be a little trickier to line up right now because I've been lining them up just like in one long line, but now that I want them a little bit more separate right here, I probably could go through with like a ruler or something. Eleanor, what's wrong, boo? Okay, let me know if you need anything. She's 5, and I just asked her, I said, hey, she sounds like she's kind of crying in there maybe. I'm sure it has to do with her game. She's playing Roblox probably. I said, hey, boo, are you okay? And she goes, please don't talk to me. Okay. I can oblige. I think I want that up like that. All right. Yeah? 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 Y'all, none of you have given me dinner ideas for tonight. Not a single dinner idea. Which means I am probably going to be ordering pizza. Okay. I think I like that placement. Oh, come on. Okay. This cap is getting all goopy in here. Not sure if I'm supposed to do anything about it. Or like, I've never used this for my gemstones. I usually use standard E6000 clear. But I accidentally bought the white. I didn't have the clear in stock, so I went and got this because I've heard it's really great with the extreme stretch, but I haven't actually used it before. The glorious thing about this so far is it seems to be holding really, really nicely. I'm pleased with that. Like, they are on there. They're looking good. They're not moving. And they're not even cured all the way. So that's super good. That is amazingly good news. Like, this is cured in the wrong direction. Just push that down a little harder. Okay, we can make some adjustments. Like, there's some places that might need some spot glue. That's okay. But there is no smell with this. And E6000 standard, like it is pungent. Like walking into a nail salon, only worse. All right. Oh, so what I'm doing is I want to make sure that I leave room for extra rhinestones on here if I decide to add more in. So I'm lining them up in a single line, and then we'll take out every other one. But I don't know if you guys know this. These scissors can go F themselves. These tweezers can go F themselves. I'm hating these tweezers. They're cheap. They're plastic. I mean, they're doing their job to the minimum level. absolute minimum, bare minimum job of tweezers. You know, when you get a pair of tweezers that like they don't line up on the tweeze anymore, so you can't grab the little hair. These aren't them, but I hate when that happens. I'm gonna have to go figure out what my child is in there crying about. She did ask me not to talk to her, which makes me a little nervous. She has started, so whenever, the other day I made her mad about something, probably because I asked her to go brush her teeth, you know, normal things that parents do with 5-year-olds. And she ran up crying. I actually don't remember why I made her mad. It's neither here nor there. She ran up to her room crying, and about 4 or 5 minutes later came down with like a hastily folded up note. And inside that note, when I unfolded it, was a sad face. What are you crying about? Oh, more crackers? Okay, so they're both crying now. I'm like full parenting win going on at the moment while I'm over here just crafting my brains out. I'm going to tell y'all, it wouldn't matter if I was on stream or not. I'd still be winning at parenting. But I'll go grab the note when I grab him some more crackers. It was this little like hastily folded up sad face note. She told me that this is how I feel right now. And it was the cutest thing ever. And I really liked that she was willing to come and like, that's how she chose to share her feelings with me. And that she shared the, you know, and that she did share her feelings instead of just like throw a tantrum about it. It's a very, you know, kind of mature place to be in for a 5-year-old. But since that day, she has, I think, saved the note because she has now brought it to me 2 other times. And one of those days was this morning before school. Well, let me put this down. I'm going to grab him some more crackers. I'm just trying to save him off till normal dinner time, y'all. This time change is making him so mad. Not going to let him starve. Just going to give him a cracker or 2. Check on my crying child, my other crying child. Here, buddy. Ritz cracker for you. Ritz cracker for both hands, 1 in each hand, and 1 here just in case for later. Whoops, I just made the mistake to ask her what was wrong. And she said, I'm playing a game. You're going to make me lose. Okay, so this is the note that she's been bringing me. Super folded up. That's the sad face. I've now received it 3 times. And I feel like this is the epitome of my parenting win. Though this morning, last night I got one too. So it's been a big note for sad faces. A lot of parenting wins. We got things sorted, and I said, do you have a happy face too that you could bring me? And so she drew a happy face on the back. And I just love that note so much. I'm keeping it forever. And right now, if she had the note, I think she would chuck it at me. Because apparently, at the moment, I am the worst parent. I don't need that perfect. I just need it close. So I can get the next one in line. I'm leaving space, so if the person that I'm making this costume for wants to add more in, I'm going to give them all the rhinestones I've left, because I am likely not going to use more orange and yellow rhinestones. They can go in and fill it in with more if they want. But I'm not going to stone it that much. I'm just going to stone it so it's a finished costume. And also, this person happens to be a friend of mine, fellow dance teacher, and I'm not charging her for stoning time. We're trading. We're doing a trade for some other stuff. Say. She's crying so hard over this game. I asked her if she wanted to play a different game. She said yes. And the baby's laughing at his crackers now. Got a little glue on the tweezies. The tweezies got some glue, babe. This is a heavy song right now. Kind of digging on it. Actually, this is almost easier to eyeball than the closer ones. Who would have thunk? Might be just a hair far away. But I think they'll be okay. So if they wanted to go in and fill in more stones, they would just glue them in between like that. They would end up with more of a solid line. I'm not going to. I personally don't think it needs it. And once this is all stoned out, it'll be fine. This costume is already pretty over the top, so I would not surprise. Oh, I almost popped that off because it's not dry yet. Would not surprise me if she ends up going and adding more in. She's a sparkly personality. That's who she is. All right. For those of you out there with you have kids, do you ever have a kid get super frustrated with the game? Okay. Let me roll back. I'm a very competitive person. I have chilled out a lot as I've gotten older. My husband is also a massively competitive human being who has only moderately chilled out in his adulthood. And so we have our child in there who is crying over a game that she has not winning. She is also ultra competitive. How do you deal with the tears with games? Like, she really is having a hard time in general, struggling when she loses. And I know that part of that is just like, you have to get, like, losing is just part of it, and it'll get, I don't know if it gets easier, but it won't be such a shock as it happens more in your life. Ooh, I almost tried to slide that one all over. I don't know. I don't know what to do about her gaming. Her gaming tears. Because she's truly just crying over a game. A Roblox game. A free game. One that she will be able to go play again in 2.5 minutes. And win. And I think she might be playing musical chairs right now on Roblox. Yes. Musical chairs on Roblox. And there are tears over the fact that she did not take first. Second or third is not good enough, y'all. It's first. Right. We are. Look at this progress today. Loving it. pleased with this. Oh, geez. It's like we got a little chat bot going on here. Let's see. How do I do the things? Done. Look at me modding myself. This afternoon got a little crazy. I got 2 raids like super right in a row. And I don't have a mod. I have my husband. He's not here. It was a little nuts for a minute. I had to figure out how to do some things that I've never had to do before. Like shout outs. And I have a shout out command that I made in Stream Elements before Twitch made their new little shout out thing, right? So just barely right before. But I didn't know how to do the Twitch one. And then it turns out I didn't turn on the shout out command for me to be able to use it. I had only turned it on, like everybody else in chat can use it, and mods and everybody except me could do the shout out command that I had made through Stream Elements. Fortunately, we had some great people in chat who helped jump in and make sure shout outs were being given where appropriate. Because I was a little bit of a hot mess. But it's all right. I'm learning and getting this. I've only been streaming for a couple weeks. Right? Casual streaming. Okay. Have to deal with this little fold the fabric wants to do. Hold it down. Hold it down. I know that on this, so it seems like, because I've never used this glue until today, gets rave reviews, that you kind of let it, take a minute to tack up. It seems like these gems really, drop into place nicely. So far, I'm a super fan. Glue doesn't smell like anything. Normally, at this point, with the type of glue I usually use, same brand, different type. I usually just use standard Clarity 6000. I'd have windows open. I'd have a fan blowing. Like, I've debated wearing a respirator because it's stinky. Stinky. Okay. We're just gonna go down here. Let's see. Oh yeah, Bubba. What's so funny? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit my shoulder with my microphone. Eventually, I would like to have another mic and headset because I find that if I wear the headset too long during the day, I end up with a little bit of a headache just from the extra weight of it. Oh, I have to do this whole section right here. That's fine. Look at it. A little bit of a headache from the extra weight. I'm also super sensitive, like with my ski helmet. If it's too heavy, I just get fatigued and start getting headaches from it. So I'd like to get a microphone that is directional but isn't on my head. However, for now, this works. I tried to do it with my AirPods today instead, and they just didn't want to do it today. They just said no. Which is fine, but also frustrating. Are you doing some yoga, dude? Yoga, baby. I had to ban my first person today. Like, hype for banning somebody over a chat bot. I don't mind bots. I'm a bot-friendly channel. Like we were talking about. Oh, thanks, Queen. It is looking so good, is it not? It's coming together. It's doing the thing. We're making some progress. I stopped up here on the neck because the neck is not stretched. I need to Stuff it with a pillow. Banhammer feels good. Yeah, it's totally a bot, Queen. It was totally a bot. It was coming in looking for viewers. And I don't mind bots like hanging out. And, you know, adding to the numbers. That's fine with me. I mean, like, I'm a bot friendly place. But you don't get to be up in here looking for my viewers, friends. It's just silly. Yeah, it's coming together. I'm really pleased with it. It's fancy and fucking tedious, but we're getting there. Yeah, I can be a bot friendly place, but you don't need to put your hot links, actually, except for it's a link friendly place too. If they'd known and done it right, they would have put a hyperlink in chat because hyperlinks are okay. Oh, they don't call them hyperlinks anymore, do they? The cool kids just call them links, right? Just links. So I get such a weird like activity feed glitch every once in a while. I don't know why. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish some of the orange up in right here. And I'm probably it's okay. He says eat, eat, eat. He says eat a lot, but he says it in a sign. Here's your crackers, baby. So I'm just trying to like fend the baby off. Like normal dinner time is coming. We eat, you know, he eats between like 5:45 and 6 our time. It is only 5 o'clock and he's over here like, yo, I'm usually eating dinner by now. But time change. And so I'm letting him snack and I'll give him regular dinner, but he's, I handed him a stack of 3 Ritz crackers at the same time, and he's eating them as a sandwich right now instead of one at a time. He's so cute. It's a good thing he's cute because he's such a turd sometimes. But yeah, I have to stop on this because it's not stretched. That's okay. We're getting there. It's looking great. I'm very pleased with this. But the thing is, like, it has to cure for 72 hours before it can be washed. 1, I am not going to be washing this thing. 2, like, it's going to take me more than 72 hours to get it done. Let alone wash it. I can't get that one into my fingers. I'm going to have to go up with a sweeper, get all the rhinestones up. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but babies are like squirrels, and anything sparkly or shiny will end up in their mouth. He's 18 months old, and he's not as bad as he used to be, but if it is, like, he doesn't put stickers in his mouth. I know it's a weird thing to say, but if it's a sparkly sticker, you better believe it's like right in there. He's all about that sparkle life. Yep. I can tell that it is a dry place that I live in right now. Super dry. Okay. Orange section, donezo for now. Just needs to dry. I think I might do a little bit of this yellow section. Let's find my orange. Orange packet. Get my thousands of rhinestones. I ordered 4 bulks of rhinestones for this. 4 bulks is 40 gross. Sparkly stickers are the most tasty, apparently. I am not a connoisseur of sticker flavor. I used to be a connoisseur of which envelopes my company should order, the company I worked for should order, because I was often one licking them, right, to seal them. If you know what a letter is, it's, you know, for those of you that have ever sent a letter. So I knew which brand where the glue wasn't just like nasty. So stickers, I don't know, but envelopes, I used to know. I don't know envelopes anymore. I don't know. I don't send enough for it to be a thing. Bum, bum, bum. Is this a pink one? Yeah, that's pink. Okay, I think that's pink. I think that's pink. See which one's yellow. Is that like a telegraph or a telegram? Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. But in fact, broad telegrams were actually electronic. Surprise. Probably a telegram was closer to email than a letter was. Some weird mix of the two. Just saying. But yeah. We used to send, back in my day, we used to send telegrams. Actually, we didn't. We sent letters. Did any of you get chain mail? Chain letters? Oh, like on parchment. Yeah, exactly. Like on parchment. With your quill and ink is what you need to send a letter. Yeah, but what I want to know, so did any of you get chain letter? All right. Yes. Oh yeah, definitely go lurk, Queen. I get that. Go do your modding duties. Hopefully it's pretty low key for you today. Hey, did I put these far enough apart? I'm not sure. Let me check. I knew that one would be far enough apart. Growling at something. Ah. All right. And he's jumping. He's jumping. He's a bean. He's a boy. Hi. You're so hungry. Are things going better for you now?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad. Okay, give me like...
I finally won the game.
You finally won the game, so you feel better about it? Just not competitive at all. Okay, I just need a few minutes to finish up this last little bit of... No. I appreciate that. I will actually... Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the sparkles? I know that you want to help, but... I can't. Nope. Nope. I'll give you some stuff that you can stone on your own. I'll give you your own little stoning project. But you don't get to do this one. You can get your diamond painting out and you can do that. She's hungry. And really, like, I don't normally plan on streaming this long, but I've got a bit of you here watching and lurking today, which is fantastic. And it's super helpful for me towards my affiliate to get that average viewer count up. Oh, yeah, Cheesecake Factory. Delicious. Delicious. I love cheesecake. She just went, who likes cheesecake? As a child, my brother really liked cheesecake. He's a little younger than me. And my family, his name is Uncle Greg. I really, really, really wanted to like cheesecake as a child because everyone else in my family did. And I just did not. And it wasn't until I became an adult that I learned how to like cheesecake. So, yep. Oh, I could zoom in again so you could see this. That's a really far away view. I apologize. I apologize. Look at what we're doing. That might be too close. Too close! Wee-oo. Yep. I like cheesecake a lot.
People are having
Let's see. It says drink some water, hooligans. Queen Crafty is gonna lurk for a little while. Rod says you're the most amazing person he's ever met in his life. OMG, she says. She wants nothing more in life than to be a YouTube star, by the way. That is what my 5-year-old is totally aspiring to. I think I'm going to order pizza tonight. I don't think I'm going to cook. Which means I need my child to bring my phone back. So I can get on the ordering app. I just told Eleanor that you said that she's the most amazing human being that ever existed. And she went, OMG. You didn't say it. I just told her that. Mostly to get her reaction. And she gave me exactly the reaction I was looking for. OMG. Because my child is pretty much a real life walking and talking LOL doll some days. This is her favorite LOL. Right? It was so cute when she was little. Now it's less cute and less funny because she's old enough to have an understanding of the word and that I think she understands that it's, inappropriate. So it's not as cute, but it was super cute when she was little. It was like, oh yeah, it is just like that, huh? All right. Just gonna make her dancing. Okay. Yep, definitely get some dinner, go lurk. I think I'm actually gonna raid out in a minute. I just finished this little set. I have 2 children telling me they're hungry. I'm actually hungry. My husband's gonna be home in a few minutes. Burn. And I know I was trying to take advantage of all you guys lurking and being amazing to work on my getting towards affiliate. But at the moment, Eleanor, can you bring my phone, babe? But at the moment, but I didn't expect to be like this. So I appreciate all of you coming around. Let me grab my phone so I can type some things in. Hold on. She has stolen it to play Roblox. All right. Sorry about that. So what happens when the 5-year-old doesn't put, let's see. Okay. Let's see who's online. Let's see who's on right now. But yeah, I appreciate everybody hanging out. I'm getting super close to, let's see. Yeah, getting super close to affiliate, getting super close to this. This is going to be a continuation project. I think we're going to work on it again on Wednesday. I stream on Mondays and Wednesdays from about 12:45 Mountain Standard Time to 4 or 5-ish. So just whenever I lose steam for the most part. But I start around the 12:45, 1 o'clock mark after I drop the kid off at the bus. And then I haven't figured out a really great weekend schedule. I'm probably going to look at starting to stream maybe Friday mornings or Sunday kind of mid-morning-ish. But I don't know yet. I'm working on it. So it looks like I think we might head over to, let's see. Do you want to go, let's see. Pick Stitch right now is crocheting Charizard amigurumi. We could do that. Or Mama Isa is finishing a quilt for the Wounded Warriors project. And then there's also, we could do Lone Mountain King. He was in earlier today, and he is making Explosion Damascus, sharp pointy things. Any preferences? So if not, I think we're gonna go over and see Pick Stitch. So it's kind of party time, right? Let's see. You all don't want to see this. You all just want to see this beautiful costume. Look at that shimmer. And that way I can get these kids some dinner. I'm going to order pizza. I'm going to be a really great mom and order pizza. So let's go right over to Pix. Thank you all for coming by and hanging out today while we work this. This made a huge effort towards my affiliate, and I hope you like what I'm doing. We'll get this finished in the next couple of days, and then I'll be able to put the tail on, and the tail is all feathers. For those of you that haven't seen it, this is the tail. Just this big feathered mass. It needs some shaping, a little bit more shaping still, and it needs to, it's going to snap onto the back of this costume. There. Oh, geez. So it's going to snap onto, like, the back of the costume right here, right? Yes, I know this is asymmetrical. It's intentional. So we're getting really close. So but look at that in the light with it looking like stage light. Oh, tilt it the other way. Come on. How great is the sparkle coming? Ooh, she's so pretty. She's like special effects in real life. So excited for her. Okay, we're going to go raid Pick Stitch. Say hello. Give him some follows. While we do that, though, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get rid of that BRB screen because, we're here live. Get those out of the way so you all can check out this gorgeous thing. And I can figure out how to do this raid correctly. I'm still learning all the things, but thank you for coming along. Appreciate your follows. Appreciate the raids that we had today from Sonnet Silence and Sins by Sadie. That was fantastic. I can't say how much I appreciate the support that the makers and crafters community gives. They're just, gosh, freaking amazing. Everybody. Okay, welcome to chat. Oh, thank you, Queen. We're working on it. We'll get there. I didn't really think I wanted I didn't think I wanted it at first, and now I'm like, yep, I do. I think I want the affiliate stuff. For nothing else but just the community of it, because I think it's fantastic. Okay. Okay, we are... What's my last requirement? Oh, average viewers. Average viewers. Yeah, we're getting there. So today was huge with the 2 raids. Absolutely huge. So I appreciate it. So yeah, my average viewers, we have the followers, we have the amount of chats. We're going good. What is this? She just brought me this like random thing. So we'll figure out what that is. Okay, here we go. See you all later.